Hi there, it's Martha, and if you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm going to share my cold and warm. I did both. I warmed the scent of the month for October, which is pumpkin cashmere, and I'll talk a little bit about the warmer as well. So if you're into that, let's get going. All right. So first off, even before I start talking, before I forget, thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I appreciate it so much. I am so close to hitting 1,000. I feel like the countdown has begun, and I am a 90 away at the time of filming this. So if you have been watching me and you enjoy my content, and you haven't subscribed yet, or you thought you were subscribed and then you go look and you're not, I'd love for you to subscribe and help me out. And I will be doing a giveaway when we hit 1,000. So that was that. Also, I do use my community tab quite a bit. So I just did a poll. And that poll right now I was curious to know how many people are just Scentsy only, how many people are vendor only, how many people are both, and how many people have just started diving into vendor wax. And so it was fun. So far, I've gotten over 100 people voting, and just really interesting to get that. So if you don't ever look on my community tab, maybe you should every once in a while. I like to give kind of a weekly preview on what I have looking forward, what I'm planning on filming, and you could check that out as well. But let's get started with the pumpkin cashmere. Let me pull one that's not already partly used. You can see I already dove into this one. So this is pumpkin cashmere, and this is going to come also in a scent circle and a room spray, as well as the bar. And when you purchase it in the month of October, because this is the October scent of the month, it'll be 10% off the regular price. So for the bar, I believe the bars are $6, so it would be $5.40. The room sprays are typically $8, so they would be $7.20. And the scent circle is normally $3, and this is all US dollars, and it would be $2.70 for the scent circle in US dollars. So this is pumpkin top note, cinnamon in the middle notes, and cashmere woods are the base notes for this particular one. So I did warm it. So I'm going to give you my cold thoughts really quick. So when you first smell it, you're going to get a very creamy pumpkin. It's almost like a white pumpkin. I feel like there's white pumpkin vibes in here. And the little illustration here does show some white pumpkins, and I definitely I feel that. And the cinnamon is not red hot cinnamon. So if you do not like red hot cinnamon, this to me is not red hot at all. It's just cinnamon, but it's not red hot cinnamon. I almost feel like there's a little bit of maybe clove, a little bit of clove. They're just kind of your typical spices that you get when you have like a baked pumpkin of some kind. So it's really got these pretty spices to it. I feel like it's a creamy, maybe it is pumpkin and white pumpkin mixed, but there's definitely white pumpkin in here. And then the cashmere woods is creamy. If I didn't know it was cashmere woods, I would have just thought it was vanilla, to be honest, like this creamy, like a creamy vanilla. It's not. So the cashmere woods, to me, is not giving it a body care vibe. Normally, when I see cashmere woods in a scent note, it kind of leans a little more body care. I don't get that. To me, it's in the spicy category, and I could see that, but I would also maybe say it's kind of bakery spicy. The cashmere woods is not woody. It's just adding this creaminess, really, really pretty creamy. And then I didn't show the color really well. So it's like a peach. It's kind of like a peach color, a very light orange. And so is the cover of that. It's a very light orange. So it smells very good on cold. Definitely get those notes. Nothing weird or funky in it, at least to my nose. When I warmed it though, it was light. It was light. It was pretty. It was all of these scents. So nothing weird came out of it. But it was light. So in open space, I used 6 cubes. So I had 3 warmers going, which is what I typically do. And they're all Scentsy warmers. I typically, an all 1 element warmer, which performs very, very well. And then 2 25-watt warmers. So I had 6, which is usually the max that I put in, and it was light. I could smell it, but it was very light. In order to really pump it up, I'd have to use a whole bar downstairs, and I didn't have the windows open, I didn't have AC going, and I don't have vaulted ceilings. I also warmed it, so that's why I have a partially used one, another 4 cubes up here in the bedroom, 2 in each warmer, and also found it to be light in the bedroom. I could smell it a little, I could smell it more. Of course, it's a smaller space, but it was light in the bedroom as well. So that's a bummer. I'm hoping this will cure and get a little stronger over time. I feel like notes that are creamy tend to cure and kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh my gosh. Cure. I don't know. Store. Evolve, better. They don't tend to go bad, I guess what's the word? Jeez, I can't talk, but, or I can't think. But anyway, I feel like this would kind of do better and better over time. That's what I'm hoping. But it is light. If I want to really get it going downstairs, I would probably I'd use a whole bar, and I'd probably maybe put one in a hot plate or something like that just to pump it up a bit more. But it's a pretty scent. I really liked it. I'm not bummed about it, but just know that it is light. So you're going to have to use more wax than normal. Okay, so that was the bar. Let's move on to the warmer. So the warmer I did not get, but I will put a picture of it here and I'll talk a little bit about it. That warmer is normal retail price of $85. In the month of October, it will be $58.50. This warmer is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So why didn't you get it, Martha? Because it's a 20-watt warmer. It's a 20-watt warmer. If it was 25, I would have no hesitation, because I really don't have very many fall warmers. I don't. And I was just tagged in a video by Kim to do a warmer tour, and I'm like, they're not that different than my normal everyday warmers. I do have 3. I have 3 that are fall-ish. And Marion also left a comment. I think it was on my vlog, or I think it was on my last vlog, if I would do a warmer tour. And I told her I will do one for Christmas and winter for sure, because I definitely have many warmers. I went crazy last year with those warmers, so I have plenty of those, but I don't have a lot of fall ones. So I was really tempted to get this purely for decor, but then I'm like, I don't need to spend, even if it's $58 and what is it, $58.50 for decor. And the reason I'm being so hard on a 20-watt warmer is I just find they don't perform as well. They don't really throw the scent, especially something that is lighter to begin with. You want something a little bit hotter, a little bit stronger. Not that they're bad. I do have 20-watt warmers, but I don't use them very often. Those are the warmers that I just have because it's like, oh, it matches the rest of my place. I think it was the Aqua Glow, I think is the one it was called. And if you notice, I have a theme throughout, even in the kitchen. My pots and pans, they're this color. And so that Aqua warmer was perfect for my decor, but I really rarely use it. Plus it's glass. And so this one is glass as well. So I find that glass warmers in general are not the best. And then you're adding 20-watt warmers. But if you got it, or if you're thinking about it, do it. I mean, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I think it's a beautiful art piece. I have the Tiger's Eye, which came out last year, which has the same kind of the metal top that's on here. It's very similar. And this is very similar to the Fairy Tale Pumpkin that was out last year, which actually sold out last year. So it's beautiful. And that Tiger's Eye, which is also glass, performs pretty well for me. It was the first warmer that I got. And it was the only warmer I had down in my open space for a few months anyway, and it performed great. So I'm not saying it's not going to perform, but it's just, I have more. A year ago when I got that Tiger's Eye, I didn't have as much vendor wax, and I do find that hotter warmers work better with vendor wax. And so that's the only reason I'm not getting it, but it's gorgeous. Like I said, I'll have a couple pictures up here. It is got the metal wire lid on top, And then it's just got like that kind of these star cutouts in the glass, so to speak. So it does look like at night, like a starry night. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But that's the reason I didn't get it. But the more I talk about it, the more I want it. So who knows? I might get it. But it's tempting because it's beautiful. And that is the one thing I will say about Scentsy warmers. I have I just bought a couple more hot plate warmers. They're not pretty at all. I kind of hide them behind things. The Scentsy warmers, they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. That is one thing that I think they nail. And, but I just wish they would work for all kinds of wax. So that is the scent of the month and my little spiel on the warmers. I hope you enjoyed this. I will be filming my winter collection, Scentsy winter collection. So I'll probably do that right now because I have time. I had a long day at work and it was been a week. I had to present in front of people and get mic'd up and do all that. And it drains me. It drains me so much. But coming here and sorry, if I pause, it doesn't come out as loud on the camera, but sometimes I get a really loud motorcycle or even the siren the other day. Microphone didn't pick it up, which is great. But it startles me sometimes. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I had to get mic'd up and present, and it was just draining. And then I get to come home and I get to do this, and this is my favorite part. So, I mentioned this the other day, regardless of how many people subscribe or not. I love this. I would love talking to you all. I love the comments. I love the interaction, and that's what matters. And so no matter how long or bad of a day or work day where I just can't wait to come home and do a video, I mean, this definitely kind of lights me up and I love it. So thank you so much for all of you that have supported me along the way and continue to support me and leave comments and likes and watch my video. And I know that I'm behind and I know people are busy, but the fact that you take some time out of your day to watch means the world to me. So thank you so much. I'm going to go find my Scentsy winter scents and start filming that because I'm excited. I love doing this. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Here we go. I don't film for 2 days and it's already a disaster and we haven't even started. Oh, this is going to be a silly one. Okay. Oh, gosh. Hi there, it's Martha, and I started very high-pitched. Why was it like that? I don't know. Third time's a charm. Let's do this.